How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will.
I'm Andrea.
And today I'm Spider-Man.
And I am Gwen.
Spider Gwen. Ghost Spider.
Ghost
Gwen
Spider.
Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
All of the above. You don't know who you are. That's all right. It's confusing because, of course, they introduced her as Spider-Gwen. Gwen Spider. Spider-Gwen. That's how they introduced her. It's Spanish. It's backwards. That's what it is. It's like it's Espanol. It's in opposite orders. But we are playing the expansion for Marvel United, which is the Spider-Verse expansion. This expansion is now released to retail. We always have a link down below in YouTube where you can go buy a bundle. The bundle includes Spider-Verse, the core game, and an exclusive Doctor Strange mini because, of course, the movie is coming out. So you'll be able to get that. Normally, that was in the stretch goal box, so you wouldn't be able to get that normally. That's one of the only ways you can get it, unless you want to go find the late pledge and spend way too much money. But it's worth it. It's worth it. We did just finish the Sinister Six campaign. It plays very differently, so of course, if you want to watch that, that video is there. We figured we'd play them in this order because we're thinking, oh, the Sinister Six lost, and then they're running to the Green Goblin, and they're going to try to help him now because Doc Ock wasn't strong enough. Or in this case, Sandman in our game wasn't strong enough because he was the last man standing. Because the threat cards, which are here, and may seem odd that we have not brought out the threat cards, do not get placed until the Green Goblin says so. Once the Green Goblin says so, we'll place them around. If there's overflow, we place more of them around. If all of the threat locations get filled up, then we actually lose the game. Now, when we defeat a threat, of course, we get our handy-dandy threat token, so we know clear threats is definitely going to be one of the first ones you complete. It actually gets shuffled right back into the deck, so you never run out. And if you get rid of one of the hard ones, say, for example, I know Electrode and Kraven, because we just played against them. Kraven moves around the board, right? And when he moves around the board, he actually causes damage where he goes. Electro, if he ends up in a location adjacent to us, he damages the two locations next to him. So it's kind of like Electro, you want to land on where Electro is. Same with the Kraven. You want to end your turn on one Kraven spot so that when he moves, he's not going to attack you. He's going to move to the next clockwise location. This is supposed to be one of the harder scenarios. We have not played Rhino, which we know you can get a one-turn knockout. But yeah, so we're going to see how this works. To see who goes first, we have our extra life die. Well, we know the villain goes first, but I guess between me and you to see who goes first. We do have our extra life die because, of course, we do support extra life charities and Children's Miracle Network in every stream. We do have a link down below if you would like to donate. We are also going to be playing the 24-hour stream. We're going to do 2 12-hour streams, but you guys can let us know down in the comments what games you might want to like to see us play. Maybe you want to see us play some more Marvel United. We still got Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor. We still got the Asgardians. We got plenty of Marvel United left to go. So, high or low? Poverty says low. 17 is not very low. So that means I go first. So, I'm sorry, that means I go second. But one other rule, and I don't know if you guys see them, we got these little name tags there. The Spider-Verse also comes with a challenge. We decided we would go ahead and try the hardest villain with a challenge. Now, we're not playing one expert. We still got our wild cards. We're good. But what this challenge is these little press tags get put out and about. If we perform an action where there's a press tag, we have to basically take one of these selfie camera. Somebody's going to post this out on social media. Once we get 3 of those, we become exposed. We take 1 damage, and then we also have to play our next card face down. So basically, we lose a turn. We take damage and lose a turn. Not very good. No bueno. All right, so I already have me 3 cards for me, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. So we cannot attack until we finish 2 quests. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Great responsibility. Rescue up to 3 locations. For each rescued, gain 1 token. Ooh. That's actually good at the starting location because I get 2 right off the bat, and then I get to move. And there's no thingamajiggy that stops me. Now the only way to move these is with an action, so you have to use one of your action or Y to get rid of those. Oh no, threat's down here. Oh, this is his deck. I'm confused. I've got things all over the place. Leave me alone.
He goes first?
Oh, you're right. He goes first. Why did I draw a card? He goes first. That's not fun. All right, so he goes 1, 2. Bam. So bam. Deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. Draw a threat card and place it in the next clockwise location without a threat card. So I guess the next, it's not his, I guess it would be the next, which is where we are standing. That was not good. Green Goblin cannot take any damage as long as there are civilians in this location. That's not too bad. Kidnap. If there are any civilians in his location, take 1, place it on his dashboard. Oh. Hola, civilian. No, he steals the civilian. So he's doing like Vulture did in the last one. He's stealing civilians. And you place them on his dashboard. Green Goblin can't be damaged if there are any civilians on the dashboard. If you're at his location, you can use two actions. That was like the count. Two actions. Yeah, we have to use 2 actions to rescue that before we can damage it. Ooh, hopefully there's not too many of those in there. I do know that every single one of his cards have a ban. Every single one of his cards. So that means, honestly, within 6 turns, he can win the game. Unless we clear some stuff out. All right, so that now I see that, that changes what I want to do, I think. I'm right off the bat. I'm going to, because we need to get rid of that one. So I'm going to do the wild right off the bat for 2 actions there. 1, 2. Which means you'll be able to complete it on your turn. All right. So your turn. So you'll be able to complete that, which is good, because you can use one of my wilds to complete it. And then you just need to decide what you want to do. Because remember, we still have to rescue civilians and stuff like that. But, and if you come over here, you can't do anything unless you move that, which requires a action token to me. I'm going to say, if you can come over here, if you can complete that, come over here, move this, and do something else, that would work better for me on my next turn.
So I did an action. I moved. No, I haven't
nope,
moved.
You're hanging out there.
Action.
So you get here, you've got 2 wilds. You got 2 of anything. So you can use this as a complete and a move. So it would be whether or not you have an action and an attack or another action. If you don't, then you can use this as an action, and if you have a move and an attack, and then you can use this as another action to do that.
Okay, well, this is completed with one of those.
Well, what card are you playing?
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, you have to play a card.
But then I would play.
Well, again, if you have an action, that works. Okay, so there you go. So action. So action gets rid of one action, gets rid of this.
Yeah. And then
and this gets shuffled back in.
To.
Ah!
I used only one of these.
Use 1, correct. So then you can use the wild for a move. And you need to perform an action to make this move. And then you can perform, you have a wild. So you can either do that or that. So for me, well, I'm gonna make another suggestion. If you can do this, if you can beat up that thug, and then do your end of turn to add a civilian where I am, that would be muy bien. Attack the thug, and then end of turn, you can add 1 civilian to a location to rescue your civilian. Right? So you use your wild for this. Okay. Right? Okay. So you knocked out the thug, and then end of turn, You're going to add 1 civilian up where I am. So you add 1 civilian here. You rescue this civilian. Oh yeah, when you completed that quest. You did lots on that turn, mi amor. You did 3 things on uno turno. Muy bien. Alright. So then I get to go, because, yay, this is not, this is not the last one. So on the Sinister Six, if you go back and watch that video, on the Sinister Six, the Sinister Six actually goes every 2 cards. Instead of every 3 cards, because they're already in the attack state. They're basically already accelerated. They're already as if you completed 1 quest. Alright, so this is why I wanted to do that. So I'm going to play Great Responsibility. I rescued 3 at my location. That's why I wanted you to do that, see? Because you gave me the 3rd one. So 1, 2, 3. For each that I rescued, I gain 1 attack token, so I get 3 attack tokens.
Wow.
He's going down.
Sorry.
Going down. I get 3 attack tokens, and then I get to move. I'm gonna move where he actually is, just in case. Just in case he does something stupid. I'm just going to move back. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that was my turn. It's Goblin time! Oh no, that's the... You haven't watched that yet. We gotta watch the Fantastic Four, although I don't know if I don't want you to watch the original Fantastic Four movie and the sequel, which wasn't bad. I liked it, but I'm a Marvel geek. But then there was a new Fantastic Four movie, which again wasn't bad, but neither one of them did really great. We'll watch them. We'll watch them. They might incorporate them at some point. Okay. But I said it's Goblin time. The thing says it's clobbering time. Because there's like a big rock guy. It's fun. It's funny, I guess, if you know. Alright, so he moves uno. Boink. Bam. So he adds a threat card where you are. Ooh, good. Still no baddies. These are kind of easy to complete too, because it just needs 3. And then he kidnaps, but there's nobody to kidnap. Woohoo! Alright. So you get a movement plus whatever you decide to do in your turn.
I am going to
Disneyland. No, that's something else.
If I move, oh no, I
You
need an action.
Well, again, you can technically take the selfie. I mean, you get the selfie taken of you.
But
You don't want to get 3. Yeah, when you just take a selfie, nothing happens. It's basically it says to move one. It doesn't say. Oh, it says to an adjacent location, so you can move it left or you can move it either way. Okay, I was double checking if it had to be clockwise. Oh, and you can move. Oh, you can move it. And you don't have to be in that location. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we can always move them. We can move them anytime. We don't even have to be in that location to move them. Like if we know, like you want to go to another spot and you don't want to spend an action, then I could move it for you on my turn.
If you're there, then you take it with you?
No. I can move this token if I want to. Clear over there. You can move this token if you wanted to. You can just move them. You can move them.
Okay, but no, it cannot.
It still requires an action. It still requires. Yeah, it still requires.
So,
you can try to complete that. If you come here, you're gonna have to take a selfie or get rid of it to rescue.
If I go there,
there's nothing there. Yeah, you get one free movement, so.
I don't know. I mean, if I can move.
Well, if you end your turn here, you get a movement token. Which isn't bad.
Okay, I'll do that and then just.
You move
take
here.
a selfie.
Well, what card are you going to play while you're here?
See.
1 action, to rescue. And then take yourself a selfie. Take a selfie. And just put it in front of you so you know you have it. Same as like the crisis tokens. All right. And then end of your turn, you can gain a movement token. All right. So para me, I am hanging out. Oh, I've got the same problem you've got, kind of. So I think, yeah, I think I'm going to move. Oh, I didn't draw a card. Hang on. Let me double check that's what I want to do. Yes, that is what I want to do. Ooh. Okay, so we need to let a location get built up of thugs. We need a location with lots of thugs. I have another card that does the same thing as the civilian card, but with thugs. So I can get 3 thugs, and I end up getting 3 action tokens. So that's really good. So we want a location to get lots of thugs, preferably the high school. But unfortunately, we don't have the luxury. Remember, this one lets us move a civilian. It'd be nice if it let you move a civilian or a thug, because then we could do the same thing. We just move the thug over there. All right, so I'm going to move back 1. And then I'm going to do this and this. Almost got that one. That's good. Reveal the top card of the master plan deck and then place it on the bottom. All right, so it's 1 here. Bam, which is going to happen no matter what. And then he places bad guys, bad guys. That's not a bad one. We'll keep that one. I don't want to put that in the bottom. Okay. That is that. 1, 2, so you get to go one more time. We have a movement and an action on this turn. And on selfie stick. The selfie stick.
So movement and action.
While you're trying to figure this out, I'm going to go get un poquito de agua.
So you want to accumulate thugs, you said?
Yeah, I need 3 thugs somewhere. I mean, if you take them out, you take them out. I mean, if we complete the quest before that, that's fine.
If I move here, I will get another selfie, so I don't want to get another selfie. So you cannot take any damage until.
Well, you can spend my action that I gave.
To get rid of it?
Move it to wherever you want to move it.
Okay, so I spent the action. That was not it. It was. Oh, see, it was this. Then.
Well, no, it does have to be an adjacent, so you got to move it over to me. Or put it with the.
Not whatever I wanted.
Lo siento. I meant you could move anyone wherever they are, not anywhere you want them. Sorry. That's not bad. No habla inglés. Double check.
Okay, I use the action to move.
Okay, we got. Oh, hold on. I pushed I mess with things. Why I mess with things? How do I do this? Okay, yeah, we're still charging. All right, we're still charging. We're good, guys. We're 48%. All right, so you used your action. You have a move.
But then there is nothing to do.
Well, that's why I was wondering what you were going to do with your other card.
I wanted to. I mean.
Well, you have another movement. You have 2 movement. Although there was nothing to do there either. I mean, you can move back 1, and if you have instead of moving this, you should use the action there instead.
Yes.
So move backwards. Yeah, because the villains go clockwise. We can go counterclockwise. So you do that. So you have 1 action to spin there. An action token.
And then.
All right.
Can I do another?
Yeah, you can do the wild. You can do another action. Salute. Salute. Oh, salute again. Salute mas. Alright, guys, we're sorry about that. Alright, so what did you do? You did? You moved once. You did your 2 actions. That was it. Okay. That was 1, 2, 3. So now it is Gobby time! Which we know what that is because we saw it. So he moves once where you are. He goes bam. Oh, which he does deal 1 damage to you. I forgot, we knew he was going to move there too. But that kind of was the best play, unfortunately. You have to discard a card at the bottom of the deck. To the bottom of your deck. Oh, when a threat card is cleared, shuffle it into and draw a threat card, place it in the next clockwise location. Raven's here. So we don't have to resolve his BAM because he wasn't out when the BAM went off. That might, I think somebody, so on Board Game Geek, somebody else was talking about like how hard this one was, but I'm wondering if that's what they were doing is they were, if this card came out, they then did this BAM. But the thing is the BAM already took place. That's how this card came out. So you wouldn't BAM this card because it wasn't out when the BAM went off. So, all right. So 2 civilians to keep. And then 1 and 1. Thank you for all the civilians, Gobby. I greatly appreciate it. Although I'm trying to remember if Goblin adds thugs. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if you can actually get the thug one on this one. Huh. Okay. Alright, so that is the end of his turn. You keep taking damage, meanwhile. You need healing. Oh, it's up there. You move 1 over there, and then at the end of the turn, you get to heal. Alright. I don't like any of my cards. Alright. I gotta move in an action. Move an action with a wild. Alright, so action, I'm gonna move this where I am. I'm gonna move. Action, I'm going to beat on thug, and I gain a fighting token. Alright. So you have a move and an action. So action's easy. Be able to complete that. Yep. That completes that. Shuffle this back in. You have a move plus whatever. That's a lot of movement, Myanmar. What's that mean?
I move there and rescue the civilian. With my other action.
You have 2 moves.
Then
you have another card that works, or no? That's about it. I was gonna say the move punch, but the move punch would make you take a selfie. Okay, well, that's fine. So you have 2 actions. Oh no, you did 1 action yet, so you have an action and 2 moves. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to heal, yes. If you don't want to heal, then you can go all the way over there, which would get you a token. Or you can do 1, 2, you can come here and get a fighting token. Go this way instead. Alright, so action to rescue them. 1, 2. Hola, Gwen. ¿Cómo estás? Hola, amigo. Alright, so we got... Alright, that is numero 2, right? 1, 2. So I get to go 1 more before the Goblin does. Problem is, there's not. It's kind of like one of those long hauls, right? Because we can't do anything. Oh, we need 4 hit points on one. Oh, the problem is if I get every action you do gives you an exposure, I think. When here at a location where journalist performs any action other than a movement, including using superhero effects, that hero gets 1 exposure token. A hero can get a maximum of 1 token. Oh, okay, you can only get 1 per turn. Okay. I was like, if I want to come in here and just beat the snot out of him, I was like, that I can't, because, you know. So I'm going to. Ooh, I can't. Hang on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got plenty. Oh, I forgot to do this when you cleared that other one. Okay. Right, I don't care about. Well, I can prevent myself from taking that, but I want to complete that. So I'm going to use your movement. 2, 3, 4. So I got 4. He's only got. How many is it? He got 4 hit points. Yeah, he's got 4. So I got enough to take him out. So I'm going to give you a wild, since we don't know what you're going to need next turn. Right? So I'm going to give you a wild. So I'm going to come here with my movement. I'm going to use all 4 of my tokens to get rid of Craven. Shuffle that back in. I need a selfie. Then I'm going to use my action for that. And then I'm going to use my wild for that. And then at the end of my turn, I get a movement token. Boop. That is done. That is done. This moves over. So he's going every 2 turns now, which is fine. I did a lot of my turn. That was mucho. Mucho. All right. There you go. Put the selfie, the camera in his hand. Too big. Too big. I did beat up Craven, so that also gave me one of the. That was kind of like your 1 turn.
Is this free to play?
Yeah, you can play them at any time. So you have a punch and you have a move. All right. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3. It is now Green Goblin's turn. Nope. I'm gonna shuffle this back in first. Shuffle. Okay. So, Goblin. He moves 0, he just bams. That's not a bad one. Okay. That's not a bad one either. That worked out. Although it's a pain to do because of this. Alright, so now it is your turn. So you have a wild. I gave you a wild to make it a little bit easier for us.
So, I wanted that move. I want to go there.
Oh, you want 2 moves. You have 2 moves. You have your move token, I gave you a wild.
I do this one. This one.
Oh, no, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with this wild? You're gonna move, punch. You take a selfie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Take a selfie. Those selfies. Second ball. Alright. So, draw card. Yeah, my wonderful punch, I think is going to be against the Green Goblin, because I don't think it's going to come in any time before that. So, I have a move and a punch. I can't use the move or the punch. I can use the move. Move to. Oh, I guess I can move some. I can get an end of turn benefit. So, action, 2 actions, a key. Oh, we're down to 3 cards. Huh?
5. Oh, because I was skilled.
Oh, see. I run out of cards. I'm dead.
I haven't drawn this.
Yeah. Make sure I keep the right one in my hand now, because. All right. So I did 1, 2. I take a selfie. And I can move once and punch. The punch doesn't do us any good. I don't think he gets enough thugs out. I think getting rid of thugs is almost pointless in this one. I don't know who or what puts thugs out, but I don't think he does. I think I remember reading that. So if I can move once, I think the best bet is just to go here and take a punch token.
But so we cannot do anything or start hitting him if we don't complete this?
We have to do this. We have to complete this one threat. Once we do that, we can start punching. So you just need to find a way to get over here to do that with my 2 stars. Although, the problem is, guess who gets to go now? Because he's going every 2 turns now. It is escalated. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, but he goes bam. So he deals 1 damage to that hero, which unfortunately is you. So you have to discard another card. But you're going to have to go there and heal. Here's the thugs that we were talking about.
That's what it's fun.
Oh yes, you were talking about thugs. I was unfortunately more worried about you taking damage. I don't know why. So 2, 2, 2. Everybody gets 2. It's the Oprah Winfrey of thugs. You get thugs. You get thugs. You get thugs. Everybody gets thugs. All right. I'll do the 2 up in Queens. Hey, but now I can use my card, right?
No, you can use your card, yeah?
Yeah, I can use my punch card. Alright, well, and, oh yeah, we forgot to do this. So the next spot clockwise for him is here. Well, that's not bad. Cooperative takeover. When this threat is placed, add a thug to this location. Oh, requires,
you
yeah,
wanted thugs,
but I wanted thugs, I got thugs, but the only problem is it takes 2 punches to get rid of each one. And my card, each thug defeated with this special effect, I gain the token. So technically I would only get rid of 1. I'd have to get rid of that thing first. Alright. So your turn. We've actually gotten lucky. So far we've only gotten 1 of the other villains. Those are the bad ones. But honestly, I feel like those are easier to take out. Because it's just hit points. As long as you have enough attacks. And we got lucky because I got 4 attacks right at the beginning. But, you know, we can keep, you know, stocking up on attacks by end of year.
I have 2 actions.
Yeah, you have 2 actions. Well, but first, I mean... Oh, okay, yeah, because you can get rid of that, and then I can go over there. Yep, that works great. That is awesome. You go there, you do your 3 actions, which gets rid of this, which also means, this goes back in, also means that this is done, these are done, this is done. We can start beating up on, well, we gotta rescue that first. But yeah, so now it says if you have 1 or 2 cards in your hand, you may draw 1 card. So now you can heal. All right. So we don't even need to technically complete this, except for we don't want him to be here. All right. That was 1, so now it is my turn. That means I can't get all the way over there. I want to get all these punches. It's going to take me an extra turn. No, I can get all the way over there. But I can't punch this turn. That's fine. Is that what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't have any actions to get... I need 2 actions to rescue that person. I don't have 2 actions. 1. I don't have a wild right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I'm going to spend my move token. Because this gives you a move, so maybe it'll help you in your next turn. Because everything else is punching, and we can't punch it. Oh, hang on. Oh, whoa. I didn't even notice that on the bottom. That is a move. And then there's another move. So that's 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Punch, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Right. Punch, punch, punch. It's great power. The other one is called great responsibility. It's Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, or something thereabouts. I think I probably said that wrong. I think most people say it wrong. So punch, punch, punch. Action. You can get rid of that. And end of turn, I can draw cards. If I didn't, I didn't. But I gain 1 action token, so 3, for each thug I defeated. I get 3 total. Look at all these wonderful tokens! It's a token bonanza! Alright, so that is good. So now I have tokens to use to get rid... Well, you're going to have to rescue it on your turn. You're going to have to, if you can, you're going to need 2 actions so you can rescue that civilian so we can start attacking him. Alright. That was 2 turns. Guess whose turn it is? It's Gobby time! So he goes 3. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Because that would have been bad if he landed there. You'd hit both of us.
He gets a selfie.
He gets a selfie because he's committing. Yeah, see, he should get selfies. Because that means he can't play one of his cards. Alright, so bam. So we get a threat in the next spot. Oh, that's good. It's not a villain. We have really lucked out. Yeah. Like, this could be so much worse. Like, everybody that says it's bad, it's because the villains go rampant. But we haven't had that happen yet. And then 2 civvies, 2 civvies, 2 civvies. So mucho civvies. The Oprah Winfrey of civilians now. I don't see. Oh, I'm putting out all the civilians? Oh, you put out all the thugs. Oh, that's fine. You put out all the thugs. I'll put out all the civilians. You can think about what you're doing on your turn now that it's your turn. Alright. That. I got lots of punches. I got mucho punches. We just need... I've got 2 actions too, but it would be better... I don't think you're going to make it over 2. You've got 1 movement here.
But I am going to rescue that civilian.
Yeah, but to do that, you need to have 2 actions. And this is in your way. You have to rescue it, you have to be in his location and use 2... Yeah, and use 2 actions. And you can't share your actions. Like, if I could share and give you my actions, that'd be great.
I can.
No, but I can't give them to you.
No, but I can. Oh my god, that's what...
You get a selfie, which just means that you take 1 damage, and on your next turn, your card is played face down, which may not be bad. No, but you don't have another movement.
I have this movement.
Oh, you still have your movement. Yeah, so you could. I mean, it just means on the next turn, you're basically not playing. Well, that goes this way. All right. So that's 2 movement. So 1, 2. And then you are rescuing that guy. Yep.
And what did we say happens? And I wait to be... Oh no, I get another selfie.
You take another selfie, so you're exposed. So you take 1 more camera. You can't be exposed again, so that's it. And then you have to discard 1 of your cards into your deck. And then on the next turn, you play a card face down. So basically, it doesn't do anything. I think you get to choose it. Yeah, so you get to choose which card you play face down.
Otherwise, I mean, how you play a card face down?
You just don't use the actions, which means I don't get to use the actions either. That's all. That's fine. Okay. So now it's my turn, and I got mucho punches, man. He's got how much hit points? 4? 5. 5. And I don't have that many mucho punches. I got some. I'm going to be able to do some damage to him, but he's going to get to go again. 1, 2. I'm going to take damage too. So punch, punch, punch. That's 3 hit points. 3 hit points, so he's down to 2. Alright, that is another selfie for me. Oh, no, hang on. I forgot. I moved the selfie camera before. Technically, I forgot I could have done that on your turn. But we didn't know where he was going to be.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't have known to move it because we didn't know he was going to be there. Although, can you play these? I don't know. Like, that's the one thing is I don't know if you can play these at any time or if it has to be your turn. I've never looked that up.
But it does not count as your card.
No, it's a token. But I can't remember if you can play the token at any time. Right? When you play a token, I don't think we've ever done that. Like, this is the most tokens we ever got. Tokens. An active hero, if an active hero has any action tokens in their possession, they may spend them at any point during this step.
So in your turn.
So during your turn. Dang it. I'm going to try to get you your hit point back. So I don't take the extra selfie. I don't lose a card. I will do... Oh, hang on. I needed to do this first. Sorry. I needed to complete this first. It doesn't matter. He still takes the damage because I had enough action. I was about to have to revert what all I just did because of that. Oh, I forgot when we did this. We screwed up. We needed to place 2 thugs here. We placed 1. And then we would have placed a threat card that turn. Although that would have been that card because that's when they just shuffled back in. That's not good because now we will have a double bam. Craven is out. What's his thing? What's his bam?
Move this threat to the next clockwise location. Heroes and threat possible. Deal 1 damage to each hero in that
Yes, he's gonna hit both of us. You're gonna get knocked out. That's... I did a lot of damage to him. I mean, I think we got a small chance, but not sure. Why don't I have 2 cards? Have I taken damage? I don't remember if I've taken damage. Why don't we have 2 cards instead of 3?
Did you play that?
We played that, but I should have 4 cards. So did I not draw a card on my turn? And see, that's the thing. I can't rewind the video. We're currently playing live. I don't think I did, and I don't remember anybody hitting me. Oh, no. Did he ever go bam when standing on me, or is he only going bam standing on you? No, I know I've not taken damage because this bottom card, I looked at both my cards, that bottom card I've never seen. I've never had that in my hand. So technically I haven't, so there we go. So yeah, that's still the card I would have played. So alright. So we have like 1 turn, and unfortunately you're playing blind. So yeah. That's 2, so it's Villain's turn. He's got plenty of cards left. Alright, so he moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam! Nothing happens. That's Emma Lagasse when he's the one that's cooking. Bam! He places a threat where we are. Right. And then that's a bam as well. So he's gonna come. Oh, that saved us. He can't. There's nowhere he can move because this saved us. Because he went bam, and it has to go in the next clockwise location. He moves to where we are if capable. He's not capable of moving to where we are because there's already a threat there. Oh. Goblin, you saved us. You're so nice. All right, that's fine. I forget what this means. If he on his, oh no, that just means on his spot, right? Yeah, remember there's that one activation thing where if it's got a some of the cards say when he's on this spot it does something. So that's what you're saying. So 2 civilians. Well, we need 2 on each. which unfortunately we can't do on his. We can do it on this one though. Plug in a civilian there. Plug and a civilian here. And because we got an overflow, draw one threat card, place it. What is it? Draw one threat card, place it in the next clockwise location without a threat. Oh, we got two baddies now. Oh, we got to take them out on the next turn, which you should be able to do because you've got two punches. You got it. Oh no, you don't get to play a card, and I don't get any benefit from. We got it though. I think we got it. We got it. No, we don't got it. We might. No, we don't got it. We might got it. I don't think we got it. Okay, it's your turn. You get to draw a card that doesn't help me.
Can I see before I play?
Oh, you still get. Well, you still get mine. But you don't have a movement.
But can I choose which one?
Yes, you choose which one you want to get rid of. But the problem is you don't have a movement. If I would have given you a movement, and I didn't think about that more. That was. I wanted to hit him so much, I didn't think about that you would need a movement because you don't get to use your card. And I have that. I had a movement punch. I don't want to. I mean, I could do a take back. We've done it before, but if we do a take back, then you would be able to move and punch him once, which would technically put us in the same spot we are now. It really wouldn't do anything. The problem is you have a punch and you can't use it. You can punch here. You can punch the thug. Right? Well, no, yeah, you defeated him.
Does he rescue civilian with a punch?
No, you can't punch civilians. That's no bueno. They don't like that.
Maybe I can save his life. Maybe he's underneath back up in.
I have an action. Hurt. What's Lizard do? Deal 2 damage to heroes in this location. Oh, okay. So he does damage if he's in location. Oh, they're missing their hit points. Oh, that's very because you have to move Craven around. That's going to be annoying. Well, no, we just need to beat him. I don't care about those guys. We just need to stay away from them. Oh, hang on. Draw a card. That doesn't help. So, move. Punch. So he loses 1 more hit point. He's down to 1. Down to 1. Unfortunately. What that means. Ah, that's my last card. I have no more to draw. I've got 3 turns and that's it. All right. Problem is we actually only have 1 more turn. Technically, we have 1 more turn because if this gets a threat on it, we lose. So we either have to take out a threat or take out Goblin on this next turn. Hopefully he doesn't go to where you can't get to him. 1, 2, that's good because you have a movement and a punch. We're good. We're good. We should be good.
I don't get more selfies in me.
You can't get more selfies, yeah, so you're good there. Alright, so bam. So he doesn't do anything there. Next threat card, Electro comes out. His bam, he's going to come over here and smack me. He does 1 damage, right? Okay. And then he goes bam. Nobody's there, so that doesn't do anything. He gets 2. Well, 1 civilian here because we can't do 2. Oh, we just lost the game. We had that. We had that overflow. The overflow killed us.
If not, then I was not.
Well, no, you only had to move and punch. You had the card you needed. That overflow. We were 1 away. Oh no. Oh no, he's sitting here laughing at us. Instead of God music. Oh, we were 1 away. That is so close. Wow. Because of the overflow. And you couldn't do anything with it. Like you said, can I beat up a civilian? Yes, if I would have let you beat up a civilian, technically we would have been fine. But I would not let you beat up civilians. Only Deadpool's allowed to do that. Only Deadpool can, because he's the anti-hero. He's allowed to beat up people. All right, guys, there we go. That is the Sinister... No, that was what we played before with Sinister Six. This is the Spider-Verse, which of course comes with Gwen Stacy, or Ghost Spider, or Spider-Gwen, or Gwen Spider, as Audrey says. Spider-Man, so in his Speedo, you get Spider-Man. You also get Peter Porker. Oh, no, you don't get Peter Porker. Peter Porker is a Kickstarter exclusive. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to show you Peter Porker. But you do get Miles Morales. You get Miles Morales. And then, of course, you get Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange is the 4th character, because, of course, we got Peter Porker for the Kickstarter exclusive. If you want, I believe the late pledge is open. You can go out to Kickstarter, click on the late pledge to get the X-Men campaign, if you would like to pick up any of the other stuff. But you might want to pick up that one on Amazon first. Again, we have the link down below where you can get the core box, the Spider-Verse, Doctor Strange. You know exactly what I'm supposed to be saying, but you're just letting me stumble. Thank you. You can get all of them for $50. That's a pretty good deal. The base game was $40 when it came out. It went down to about 25 before it clearanced out. Expansion's usually about 25, $30. So that's a pretty good deal. Plus, you're getting that exclusive Doctor Strange. So make sure you click the link down below if you would like to buy this expansion. If there's any other Marvel United expansion you'd like us to see, again, we've got Game Day coming up. Let us know down in the comments. We do have Guardians and Asgard and Black Panther. So I was saying places. So we have space, we have Asgard, and we have Wakanda. Right? I think those are 3 expansions. Plus, we have a Kickstarter box, and they have a bunch of villains in there that we have to beat up on too. We have mucho left. Let us know down below what you would like to see us play next. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.